All right, we're here at the IBMA World of Bluegrass with Kody Norris, the star and namesake of the Kody Norris Show. And Kody, we want to first tell you we appreciate you dressing down a little bit because we don't have any filters to dim anything too bright on the camera. But
well, I appreciate you having me. Thank you so much.
So we first saw you guys a few years ago up at the NEPA Festival in Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania, and we did it on the tip of a musician friend of ours who said, you got to catch the Kody Norris Show. They're as authentic as it gets. Said, this is the real deal.
Well, thank you. I sure hope we didn't disappoint.
Well, I'll be honest with you. When I first saw the outfits, I thought, wait a minute, is this, and I said the same thing to C.J. Lewandowski yesterday. My first reaction was, wait, is this like the Cleverly's understudies or something? But yeah, I was blown away.
Well, thank you.
And you know, just the sound is fantastic and an entertaining show. And tell us a little bit about the background and how the band came together and how you got your start.
You know, I started my own band about 14 years ago, and many different variations that you'll have as you're seeking out, you know, when you're seeking that sound. And I think every artist goes, you know, kind of goes through that. And as time goes along and you have different players come through the band, and, you know, you get different ideas. And about 6 years ago, I really began to kind of focus on something new and bringing in, you know, the flashier costuming and, you know, just a few different things along those lines. And then the current makeup of the band that we have, why it's, I'm really happy with what all we've kind of came up with. And with the current lineup and the outfits, I really feel that we've created some magic. So I'm extremely happy about that.
Well, and when you talk about creating some magic with the current lineup, of course, probably the most magic you created was with your fiddle and mandolin player.
For sure. Mary Rachel, she and I actually September 21st marked 3 years for us, and IBMA World of Bluegrass is kind of our honeymoon, I guess. We came here for the first time right after our wedding. And every year when we come back here, we kind of get to relive that moment. So that's very special to us.
Now, how did she come to be part of the band? She was in the band before you were married.
Yes,
right?
Yes. I've known Mary Rachel for a long time. Her dad actually did bus interiors, and he put the interior in one of my first buses. And she would come when I was working with RFD TV and the Cumberland Highlanders TV show. She would come and do guest spots when she was just a kid, so I'd known them, you know, for quite some time. However, as time went on, she was working at one point with Larry Sparks and Lonesome Rambers as a fiddle player, and the following year I needed a mandolin player, so she auditioned for that job, and we brought her on. And then it wasn't long, my fiddle player left, and she, you know, started playing fiddle, and fate just kind of had a hand in it. Before you knew, we were dating, and now we're married. We're old married people now. So anyway,
how did the romance affect the music?
None at all. As far as the music has always been strictly business, and then our personal life, you know, of course, is separate from that. I will say though, it's influenced some of my writing. There's so many things. From our latest record, Love Bug was written about Mary Rachel. Kentucky Darling was written about Mary Rachel. Let's Go Strolling was written in regard to our wedding day. So a lot of, you know, special events that she and I have shared have, you know, came through the band in writing.
Now you mentioned, and of course we started off talking about the costumes. What is it, Double 8? Is that the name
yes,
of it?
Yes, Double 8 Custom Apparel in Los Angeles, California.
Those suits, if you don't mind us asking, what does one of those suits set a guy back?
Well, there's a lot of factors to be considered. It's kind of like anything else. The more you add, the more expensive that it gets. So there's a lot of factors on that note. But pretty much about the cost of a normal bespoke business suit times 5, and you'll have one. So.
And do you have a hand in designing them?
I do. I design all those. And before we go any further, I apologize about the yawning. 4 nights in a row at World of Bluegrass, and I'm running on fumes today. So if I yawn, you'll have to forgive me.
Actually, I think with all the background noise, that will be helpful.
For sure. Okay.
So and I think I read somewhere that, and this was a while back, so it may have changed. You had 13 of them?
I do. Well, actually, I have 12 now. I just recently donated one to the Bill Monroe Bluegrass Hall of Fame at Bean Blossom, Indiana. So, but there's another one on the way. There's a new one on the way.
Now, how about for the rest of the band? You always have that color coordination stuff going on. But,
yeah, always. And actually, recently, we thankfully things are. Bluegrass has been really good to the Kody Norris Show, especially over the last few years, with some good records and good show dates and whatnot. So now the whole band will be in the Rhinestone suits now. We're really excited about that.
And how many do those guys have?
Let's see. I think they've got 2 each right now, and hopefully by the end of next year they'll have 3 or 4 more new ones. So.
How long does it take to get one of those made?
It can take several months. It can take several months. A lot of intricate work there. That's all hand work, and all those. One of the suits that I have has about 2,500 rhinestones on there, all set individually by hand. So that can certainly take some time. Now,
you didn't start out wearing those. How did that come about? What
about
was the
a
evolution?
Year, about a year after I started the band, even before I really went the Kody Norris Show route, I wanted something different. I wanted to kind of set myself apart, and I saved and bought the first rhinestone suit. Started wearing those about 13 years ago.
What did it do for the image of the band?
It got us a lot of laughs right off the bat. We got a lot of I wouldn't say negative comments, but just people, poking fun. They didn't mean anything by it, of course, but really kind of giving us a rough time. And anyway, I saw the value from the fans, what the fans were enjoying with it. So at that point, I naturally wanted to, kind of up the game just a little bit.
And now it's become a trademark.
It's really become a trademark. People expect it, even in my casual clothes, they expect it.
I was going to say, you have, seeing you walking around here the last couple of days, you're always in outfit.
Well, I try. I don't ever want people to be disappointed whatsoever in the Kody Norris Show image. I feel that we've created something, and if they want to take a picture, I don't want to, look like the fella taking out the garbage. Not that he's not looking fine that day, but just not necessarily wouldn't be in our attire.
To protect the image of the band.
There you go, and I'm big on that. I'm really big on that.
So, talking about the band and the show, what do you have coming up? Where are you going after this?
For sure. We've got we'll go home from World of Bluegrass for a couple of days, get the bus ready to go, and then we're headed out to Texas for some dates out that way. Very excited about that. And our tour schedule, I wouldn't say that it slows down. It just kind of frees up a little bit between now and Christmas. We've got dates in the Carolinas. We've got dates Virginia, all over the country. And folks can certainly check out our website at thekodynorrisshow.com. Remember, friends, that's Kody with a K. Anything else would just be Sody, and I wouldn't want you to be confused. Also, one other thing, each and every Friday from noon to noon 30, the Farm and Fun Time Noon Show through the Facebook page of Radio Bristol. That's a recreation of a 1940s live radio broadcast, complete with live commercials and comedy. You'll enjoy yourself with the Farm and Fun Time Noon Show. We also got a brand new record coming down the pike, so we'll be in the studio working on that for another project. Our producer's Darren Aldridge, and we're recording that for Rebel Records again.
Now, when will we expect that to be?
If all goes as planned, there'll be a new record mid-23. So.
And the Moon Pies.
Oh, oh me. When we came to World of Bluegrass the year that we spent our honeymoon here, I'm a moon pie eater. I love moon pies, and so we gave away honey moon pies. So now people kind of begin to expect that. So just, anywhere along the line, you never know where you might pop up and can find you a good moon pie at the Kody Norris Show booth.
Is there a sponsorship deal there yet?
No, we buy them. We buy them and give them away. So
we got to hope that the Moon Pie people got to hear this, because they're missing a great opportunity.
Well, I would love to partner with them at some time. I am an advocate for the Moon Pie, that's for sure.
And it's certainly every bit as healthy as Gwaltney sausage for the sideline.
There you go. I agree.
Well, Kody, really a pleasure talking with you. And
I appreciate you taking the time, and I want to do this again sometime.
Almost as much fun as watching you play. and listening to your music. But folks, if you get a chance, you got to check out the Kody Norris Show. You will not be disappointed.
Thank you so much. We'll see you later. Bye-bye now.